кровожадные зрители, добро пожаловать на очередной видосик. Вот мы нашли особняк Доусона, посмотрим.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Ну, первым делом, как всегда, мы обчистим его. Вот там другая комната. Ну да, со своими фонтанчиками.
Reduced in rank for falsely. Accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Ну, что-то не знаю, в доме брата больше всего было, чем в доме этого богача. Кто-то до меня, что ли, здесь был, все полочки открыты.
It's locked.
А где старикашка? Вот он, блин, попался.
You're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that his
Один из
patients,
богатеев,
such as yourself,
который
will
хочет
help
стать
me to escape the Reaper.
бессмертным.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
So I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold, so cold.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Блин, я вот не знаю, что с ним делать. На самом деле.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything
Нельзя его
who dare to
убить.
oppose me.
Тут, короче, три варианта. Загипнотизировать, избавим Алози от страха смерти, его накажется от инициации. Это не понравится лорду и нас исключат из клуба. Чего бы мне, конечно, не хотелось, интересно. Обратить, ну то есть превратить его в вампира. Богач останется жив, лорд похвалит нас, но в будущем, Алози планирует вылечить эпидемию весьма жестокими методами. То есть, блядь, объять, получим опыт и убьем старика, лорд исключит нас из клуба. Короче, в двух вариантах исключит, в одном варианте он будет, наверное, пусть исключает, я думаю.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Ну, то есть, видишь, он хочет отгородить, грубо говоря, богатых от бедных. Высоким забором, то есть бедные помрут.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
Не, я его убивать не буду, я его просто загипнотизирую.
I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Чтобы он забыл о страхе смерти. Пусть сам вздыхает, сука, мучается. А то убью его, он сразу умрет, неинтересно.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Все.
It's locked,
Ну
alright.
что за херня? Ну вот как сейфы закрыты, когда он умирает? Мог бы и ключи выдать нам, что ли? Ладно. Жид, блять. Он даже перед смертью жид. Видишь, какой он? Как он живет, царек.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away.
Нет, не играл.
We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down.
I'm listening, but I do not have...
How did Elizabeth...
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Where is...
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was...
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her we...
In the end, is this not what we all need?
Да, мы, наверное, вперед ее доберемся до нее и поговорим с ней. Так, а где она живет-то? Я уже и забыл, где-то... Где-то в этих районах.
You really thought you could betray Lord Redgrave?
Ух ты ж, блядь. Что-то я врубил. Я как тень. Блин, не в тот район вообще.
It seems violence and... Doctor?
Is it true you were dropped in rank? Tell me about it.
Yes, it is. I made a terrible mistake. I deserved it. Sometimes I think I should have resigned.
So why are you still working here?
Because I'm a damn fine copper. I just don't want to have someone innocent hung again by mistake.
The death penalty is a great shame.
I agree. I'm convinced all civilized nations should abolish the death.
Why do you think there shouldn't be a death penalty?
I believe no one should decide to take a man's life. Not a nation or a government.
Are you a pacifist, Inspector?
No, sir. But I believe in divine justice. Only God has the right to decide who will live and who must die.
What are you... Tell me...
She's a...
Do you...
No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around. Here.
There is something strange and incoherent about everything. So much violence.
What has happened to the London that I knew?
I don't feel afraid.
I cannot enter.
I can't believe we are still waiting here. I can't remember the moment when...
It's locked.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care! You cannot win this! Your prey is mine now! Burn it, boys! God walks with me!
Women die too in this war!
Almost forgot what it feels like to live an ordinary life.
как найти-то эту мадаму, пропавшую подругу? Ладно.
Women of all countries unite!
Look lively! It's on to us! Let's pin it down!
Какие настырные.
Show me your... I'll kill you! He's mine! I'll take it!
Countries unite! Support the equality between... men and women! Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
I had the impression you despised skulls, and now you find them delicate?
You have persuaded me, Jonathan. It has been a very long time indeed since anyone has changed my opinion of anything of note.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
I convinced Aloysius to embrace death as the ultimate gift of mortal life. I believe he found peace in the end.
The cost must have been heavy indeed. I am proud of you, my love.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
Ну ладно, понятно все.
It's locked. London has brought so much. Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please. I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were...
Вот где, как нам выполнить этот квест, найти Эмили.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Дорогой Жак, я мечтаю снова тебя увидеть. Сегодня вечером, завтра. Просто не могу дождаться нашей встречи. С тех пор, как на мосту при луне, я мечтаю снова почувствовать, как ты впиваешься зубами в мои губы. О, как... О, это восхитительная боль от сладкого укуса в шею. О, мой демон-искуситель, на секунду, самую долгую в моей жизни, я испугалась, что ты убьешь меня прямо там, на мосту. Но нет, мой дорогой Джак, ты остался тем же нежным женихом, что и раньше. Ты просто шутил со мной. Я мечтаю напиться твоей крови и вернуться к моей милой подруге Шарлотте, уже бессмертной. Сначала я поиграю с ней немного, конечно, так как ты учил меня играть со смертными, а затем превращу ее в одну из нас. Мы будем править ночным Лондоном. Мы очистим его от грязных душ.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who? Blood. I should follow the trail.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who exactly?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin.
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle. I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last wedding coat.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
Вот и все выяснилось.
Good.
And good.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Так, ну пошли в больничку.